I'm just acting CHICALLYWOOD.
They go to monologue talk again.
And then when the curtains open or the lights came up, and the first thing I see, you can see all them people. But the way I was taught by my acting coach is not to look in the audience, to look straight to the back. And the butterflies, like I say, your heart pumping, everything is, but once the words start coming out, it's over. Once you get that first reaction from that audience, it's over. Once you notice that they're literally on their seats and they're paying attention, it's over. And,
That's where the adrenaline rush kicks
and
in.
it feels good. It feels good.
You're not the only person that said that, because that's like, I guess that's like, for me, it's like if I'm performing on stage and I'm doing that one song that all the audience members know, or everybody knows, and like I can see how that could be really exhilarating. Yeah,
doing stand-up.
Yeah.
I do stand-up.
Really?
Yeah.
See, we getting the jewels, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So how does that feel?
That's a whole different ball game. Now, like, I'm not going to say that I am a stand-up comedian, because I can't hold that title right now because I haven't done stand-up long enough. So I would never say that I'm a stand-up comedian, but I've done stand-up.
What's considered long enough?
Well, shout out to my mentor, Mo Good. She always tell me, like, motherfucker, you a stand-up comedian. You've traveled. You've been in different states. You done headline. I done an hour show.
Okay.
In Paducah, Kentucky.
Okay.
And being on stage is totally different from doing theater.
Okay.
Because trying to make people laugh is totally different from doing skits. And that shit is scary. Because to hear silence, no laughter, or to hear a few chuckles, you got to be able to take that shit. Like, because you thinking you got this set, and your set is grand, and you get out there on that stage and start cracking jokes and ain't nobody laughing or saying nothing.
You hear a cough.
That shit is embarrassing. It hurt. It happened to me one time.
I was just about to ask you, like, have you...
One time. And it was like, I didn't care.
You just kept going with it?
I didn't care, because for the simple fact, music was going on, TVs was going on, clanking on the plates, people were eating, they were socializing. So being on the stage at that time, it wasn't, they weren't paying attention because it was so much. And what I had to learn from Mo is that you got to demand the room to get their attention. And that was during the time when I was like really first starting out. And to watch her right after me and a couple of more comedians that was out there, and they weren't paying no attention to us. When she went out there and she owned that stage and grabs the attention from them people that we couldn't get, I was like, I get it. I get it. You can't have fear. You're going to be nervous, but you can't doubt yourself when you get on that stage like that. You have to get out there and feel like you about the next best Bernie Mac, Kevin Hart, whoever. You gotta own it.
Yeah.
And no matter if people laugh or they don't, if they chuckle or whatever, you walk off that stage with your head high because you did your best.
Yeah.
Like even the biggest comedians have bombed.
Yeah.
You know, you're not always going to be amazing on that stage, and I've learned that from other comedians, but stand-up comedy is not something that, I mean, everybody keeps telling me I need to do it. Oh my God, you're funny, you got what it takes, you got great stage presence. It's not something I want to do.
It's just something you can do, though. I get it. Yeah, because I could do photography really well, but I don't want to do your wedding. Like I could do it really well, but it's just, that's not my thing.
I want to do it when I want to do it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
I don't, like, they be like, you need to go to open mic nights. Go to open mic nights. That's how you're going to get better. I don't give a fuck about getting better.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I'll do it if you book me.
Right.
I have comedy in my phone. I write my own shit.
Yeah.
I have sets. I can perform, but when I want to.
Wow.
That's not something that I want to pursue in my career.
I think that goes back to what I said about this business is that just, learn the rules so that way you know how to break them. So it's like, yeah, I could do stand up. I could do this. I could do that. It's almost like a weapon. It's like I know, or you know what? Better yet, it's like a language because, you can speak Spanish over here. You can speak a little French over there because you do it when it's called for. But I don't want to be known as an interpreter or a translator.
Right.
I just so happen to know how to speak all these languages. So it's the same thing with your talent. So, I mean, that's dope, though. The fact of the matter is, so I'm learning so much because the fact is...
I want to get my foot into everything. So
as you should.
When opportunities knock, I can do that.
Yeah.
You need somebody for that? I do special effects makeup.
And I was just about to touch on that.
Yeah.
So how does that work for you? Is it like you pretty much, because
Self-taught.
Okay.
Never went to school.
Wow.
That comes from me being a fan of horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
So the bloods, the gore, the cuts, the brains, the guts. I've always wanted to do that as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube.
School of YouTube. Yeah.
And from then on, I'm self-taught. If somebody tell me, hey, could you do this? Even if I've never done it before, I'll try. Like, I transformed this guy into Freddy Krueger. I've never done that, ever. And I did an amazing job. And when I did that, that let me know that I can do anything when it comes to special effects. So I'm looking to work with prosthetics and to create monsters and things like that, like the Alien, the Predator. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to get into that world. So I'm working on right now is to invest in prosthetics because I want to make. You remember the movie Scanners?
The way they were blowing up and
the man head explode.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
That has been something that I've been wanting to do since I saw that movie.
You want to blow somebody's head up?
Yeah.
I'm just acting CHICALLYWOOD.